How's it going, folks? It's Danny here from the Semi Helmet podcast with episode 18, and we have again me partner in crime, Darren. How are you, Darren?
How's it going?
How's your dad working and all? Right, so we just jump right into this here. Just about Kamala Harris there. It's in relation to the situation at the Mexican border where all the border patrols or
yeah,
what the fuck is going on there? But there's
not visiting. She's not gonna.
Biden is saying, you know, she's not gonna visit and whatever. But no real deal. I was just waiting for this to load up there. Kamala Harris says, actually, hold on, just before I continue on, this is from RT News and it's from the 23rd of March. Today is the 27th, so it's what, 4 days ago, 4 days ago, whatever it was. Kamala Harris says, not today. Laughs after being asked if she plans to visit crisis-riddled border. Vice President Kamala Harris has dismissed a reporter with a cackle and said, not today, in air quotes, after she was asked whether she had plans to visit America's southern border, which is now overwhelmed by migrants arriving in record numbers. And just to point out as well, that's since Biden got into office, because not that Trump wasn't having a bar of them all trying to get across the border and all.
It seems like it's everyone's taking advantage of Biden because he's vulnerable.
I was thinking that.
It does seem like that.
And just, I'll continue reading on that, but I'll touch on that video you sent me last night, Darren. The cringy one. Biden talking.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Oh, it was painful to watch.
It was painful. He looked like he was going to laugh himself. Did you see his face? Like, he was like...
It was weird.
Dementia again. I think he forgot to take his medication. Because I'm not mess. How was he cleared to be fit to be in charge of the most powerful country in the world?
Money talks and bullshit walks, Darren.
China is right beside him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a photo finish.
it's close. It's photo. I like that. It's a photo finish. Yeah, 100%. It's definitely up the air at the moment.
I don't like your one Kamala Harris. I think she's a nasty piece of work.
I've said this to you since day one. She's the one pulling the strings. The same way Pence.
That's what I was going to say.
Same way El demonised Pence.
Yeah, flying all.
Flying his face.
I couldn't get over it. And he just wasn't moving. It was really like, the camera is on me, don't move.
I forgot about that.
No, but here he's a good one anyway. He's a turncoat. He turned on Trump.
He turned on Trump.
He did turn on Trump.
He was under pressure.
Do you know what? Have you noticed how Trump was the bollocks and the bad person?
Yeah.
And like, no matter what you say about him, you have to give credit where it's due.
Yeah.
He took no shit off North Korea, no shit off China, said how it is, fake news, everything. We wouldn't have known about fake news if it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
When you think into it, I'm not his biggest fan.
No.
But you have to give credit where it's due. He did put most people wide to the fake news.
I think he coined the phrase fake news, is it?
Well, yeah, but that's where he came. Like,
yeah.
Fuck news, fake news, and shit like that. But when you think about it, all the fake news that was going around at the start of the pandemic.
Yeah.
If he wasn't saying fake news, well, we probably would have believed it.
Or some people say the pandemic.
Pandemic. Yeah, that's their opinion. It's you know they should be. They should.
You know what we have to say about opinions and all.
Yeah, the usual. Say every episode.
They're like arseholes. Everyone fucking has them.
Yeah, that's it. Like
fucking hell.
The way some people carry on, like, and you ask them, "Oh, where'd you get your information?" Google. Yeah. Okay. Do you know there's a thing on Netflix, something social media? I watched it the other day.
What's it like?
Very interesting
documentary.
Yeah.
What can you add?
I'll tell you what it is, and I'll tell you after, so you can put the link. I can't remember the name.
Right. Do you know? Just so you can have it all. Look up over there. See if I go off this, it'll go off the.
Yeah,
the
but see, the thing is, right.
We put the link in the description.
YouTube. See this notification checking. This YouTube know what type of person you are. So they know how aggressive you are. Do you know what you're into? Do you know what move you're going to do next? And if you haven't picked up your phone, that's why he sent you those notifications. It's to get you hooked up onto the phone.
What do you mean notifications?
Like, you know, the YouTube notifications. Well, if you have them turned on.
Oh, well, if you have the bell turned on. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Well, that goes without saying. Like that's the algorithms.
Yeah, that's but it's all talking about that. It's crazy. And when you look at it, you're like, yeah, this is why I'm not on social media. is because of that. It's because 180% of people have self-harmed and killed themselves from 2010 to 2021. They're linking it to social media. Because it's all it's all like, oh look what I have and you don't have.
FOMO.
Yeah.
FOMO. There's a thing called FOMO, FOMO, because I remember looking this up before actually.
The social dilemma.
The social dilemma.
That's what it is, and it's really interesting.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to slap this into the podcast notes just for myself or when I'm putting this together there.
The social dilemma. And your man who I think he co-founded Facebook, or he works CEO of Facebook, he's talking about it, and even he's saying it.
What was I read before? The social dilemma, Netflix. Like just for myself, so I can But what's his name? Doesn't Zuckerberg? He doesn't let his kids use technology or something, or like not iPads or tablets.
Yeah, there's a reason why.
Yeah, he doesn't let his kids use them.
But then again, it can be linked to making kids more advanced. The technology. Look, at 4 years of age, if someone hands you a tablet, could you use it? Or if someone gave you a PlayStation 4, could you use it?
Me nephew, I'm not going to name names. My nephew, says the other day, I think some came about technology, and he goes, "I was born into this."
Yeah, he was though.
No, because he heard me saying it before, where I was born in a world like yourself. Well, when you were born, the internet was at its infancy, like you know what I mean. But when I was born, it didn't exist. I think it didn't exist till the early 90s. But what's it called?
The late 80s, the military had it or something.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about commercially, like for us, the Joe Soap or ordinary Joe Soap. But because I was explaining to Jaden about, I'll just tell his name. Fuck it. What's it called? Yeah, I was telling him about a world was like without the internet, and then I was saying, I won't be used to certain things, and he just thought his gas away. He said it just straight up. He goes, I was born into this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But look, there's 4-year-olds now who can work a PlayStation 4.
Now he's 8. He's nearly 9 now. So yeah.
And then there's look, you can play their tablet, do everything. If you hand me at that age a tablet, I'd be like, what's that?
What's this? It'd be like the monkey out 2001 Space Odyssey.
It'd be like aliens. It'd be like an alien looking at a human.
It's like the man that lives in the Utah desert and all that.
So, I never heard anything else about them.
No.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah. It's swept under carpet. Stop that.
Yeah.
Give that over.
Then people, but I've seen an article saying they were fake and all, but I don't believe that.
Yeah, but of course they'd say that.
Yeah.
That was like there was a thing years ago. I think it was in not Arizona. No, it actually was Arizona, Phoenix. There was meant to be like a formation of, you know what I'm talking about. It was like a formation, but it looked like aircraft, and trying to give the whole it was a weather balloon excuse. Fuck off. That's not weather balloon.
True.
Stop that.
Yeah, no.
But come here. I'll continue reading a bit more about this book. Go on. What are we going to say?
No, go on, because it's not about this. So just
right, yeah. Just I want to continue on.
Yeah, go on and talk about Kamala Harris.
I'll just finish reading that the article. In record numbers, yeah. The exchange took place on Monday as Harris spoke to reporters after arriving at Jacksonville International Airport in Florida on Air Force One. When asked about a potential trip to the border, she answered, "Not today," for letting out a laugh. "But I have before, and I'm sure I will again."
Yeah.
Now,
that explains a lot about her, doesn't it?
And then this is obviously a tweet from a fella, Steve Guest, from March 22nd. Apparently the border crisis is now a laughing matter for the Biden administration. Then it has watched, and then VP Kamala Harris laughs when asked if she has any plans to visit the border, and then obviously there's a video of it. The response came off as tone deaf at a time when the border faces a rapid influx of illegal immigration and deteriorating conditions at migrant detention facilities, only worsening since President Joe Biden took office in January. You know, it's in a trend here, Darren.
Yeah.
And enacted policies I've never heard that word before, incentivising migrants to make the trek north. Harris' comment also happened to come on the same day that both Axios and Project Veritas released photos showing the squalid conditions at holding centres for unaccompanied migrant children detained at the border. And these are the pictures that remember I sent you the other day, that I remember I said that was sent to me by some friends of ours. But the exact same photos, like it's unbelievable. But upwards of 15,000 unaccompanied minors are currently being held in US custody at the border, including more than 5,000 in temporary customs and border protection CBP facilities that Texas Governor Greg Abbott called unacceptable and inhumane. The Biden administration has resisted calling the situation a crisis. Pressed on the issue again at a press briefing on Monday, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki called the child migrant debacle a circumstance. The administration denied press credentials to reporters who sought to visit border facilities this week. Senator Ted Cruz, who called the Biden administration's lack of transparency outrageous, outrageous and unacceptable, said that he would lead a group of 15 senators on a trip to the border this week. He claimed that his request to bring media along was denied. I find that very interesting, Darren.
Yeah, it's like, come here, listen. It's wrong. It's completely wrong.
So wrong.
And not from many are calling Biden blading Trump. and I had a Biden moment there.
I had a sleepy jaw moment.
And Biden is like, oh, about North Korea and the human rights.
Yeah.
What about the human rights of the refugees? Like, that's completely against their human rights.
Yeah.
And
I mean, same rule should apply, Darren.
You could be a prick and say, well, do you know what they're getting themselves in for? Why are they trying to get out? Couldn't be worse. That couldn't be worse than what they're living in now.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
You know, so
because there's a lot of them countries are literally starving.
Oh yeah, no, I know
South
that.
America, like, you know, that's
why I said it. You could be a cunt and you could say that, but what I mean is, like, that's what people are going to say.
I seen a thing a while ago. I don't know if this is connected in any way. It was when Trump was in office. There was supposed to be pictures of, you know, like mothers and like from South America, like from them countries, said to have walked up all the way up from Central America or wherever they came from. But I was looking at pictures, right now. If you're at me and walking, when your clothes be all in bits and your shoes and all in bits and all and dirty and manky and, you know, whatever, no.
They only got off the bus.
There was a thing going around now. I'm nearly sure. I don't know if this is either some sort of weird Mandela effect thing going on here with me, or did I fucking imagine this? Because I'm looking, I was like, they look like they just got off a bus somewhere.
Maybe you were a refugee.
Or maybe they're actors.
Maybe. That's,
you know, a quote unquote crisis.
Yeah. You don't know.
You don't know. I'm sorry, but now another way you get all these people like, and now I'm venturing into tinfoil hat territory here now.
Yeah.
That is, you know, going down that deep dark rabbit hole.
Could be though. You don't know.
I don't know. I'm just, again, it goes back to what you said. Don't believe everything that you see online. Yeah. So much fake news and whatever else, like, you know what I mean? But
I don't understand why, like, Biden he talked so much garbage through his elections, through the debates, and when he was trying to be elected for president, and he's not living up to the promise that he gave to the American people. It's like he's doing everything. I know all politicians, no matter where in the world, will always do the opposite to what they do.
Yeah, just to get the fun.
That's their nature, because they're creeps. But
Simon
Harris.
Right, boys.
Leo Varadkar, he's confident he's not going to be prosecuted for a leak of a government file. That was in the paper. Yeah. That's what you're dealing with here. So what? Because he has a high job, he gets away with it.
Yeah.
Little goon. Anyway, Biden needs to sort his shit out and stop letting Harris pull the strings.
But that's what's happening, I think. That's what's happening.
Yeah, forgetting his words and all, falling upstairs.
Last week.
Stair kisser.
Stair kisser. But come here, listen, I'll finish off this there. He claimed a man claimed that his request to bring media along was denied. It is unacceptable that the press is not allowed to join. Now this is a quote from your man Ted Cruz, Senator Ted Cruz, who's from Texas. It is unacceptable that the press is not allowed to join our delegation so that they can inform the American people about what is happening at our southern border, Cruz wrote in a letter to Biden on Monday. Critics on social media blasted Harris for seemingly laughing off the issue. Kamala Harris, putting children in cages is no laughing matter, charged Conservative commentator Dinesh D'Souza. Apparently the border crisis is now a laughing matter. That's just from that quote, the tweet I just read there. A supporter of ex-President Donald Trump argued that the media does not hold Harris to the same standard as the former Republican president. No urgency, no crisis, another commenter said. If this was Trump, OMG. I'm literally saying OMG, OMG. The breaking news goes all the way to the Milky Way. Yeah, that's mental.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. I think Biden is gonna step back soon enough, and El Harris is gonna step in.
It's just cringe. And then what was that? There was the one after I think it was the video he sent me one after he fell, but then there was one where it was like him sniffing people.
Oh, found that hilarious, isn't it? that awkward long hug to Hillary Clinton.
Oh, down.
He wanted to rub the clitoris over here. Oh, dirty Hillary.
He wanted to like rub his pelvis off or no.
Oh, sleepy.
Been all creepy. Stop that, Joe.
Yeah, he said.
Been all like, you know.
No. There's being creepy and then there's being a predator.
Like she tapped out twice actually, like you know, like right, that's grand.
Her body language was like, get me away, man.
Oh yeah.
And he hugged her and he wouldn't let go.
Like he had her hugged, right, and then she put the arms down, and luckily he was just holding her in place. It was weird. It was awkward. Stop that.
It was real like, I don't want you to leave me, just a kiss, will you?
Don't leave me, girl.
And then no, but then here, come here.
I get a word now. Stop that.
Them sniffing kids' hair and all that that went on for too long.
That was
see when he put his hands on
no, Darren. Me putting the hair to the side. No. I'm like,
yeah, no. But did you not see the one where with the girl, he rubs her shoulders and then he goes,
he's giving her a massage
and he slowly sniffs.
It's not like a quick sniff. It's like I'm just looking and going, no,
we
stop that.
It's really like,
if you smell what the Biden is cooking.
Do you know his wife isn't around anymore as much as she used to?
What is that?
He said doing a Joe Rogan on it.
He said that's terrible.
But he forgot he done it. He forgot it. It's alright.
That's terrible.
No, you wouldn't even fail to take that test. So it doesn't matter. What are you talking about? I didn't kill anyone.
Can you believe it?
That was your one Harris. Swear to God.
It was horrible.
Yeah, I want to talk about those games now because Kamala annoys me. Joe makes me day though. I have to say, I find the stuff he does hilarious. Not because I'm laughing with him, I'm actually laughing at him.
Yeah, but come here. We'll move on.
Yeah, because
from old Joe.
I don't want to be.
No. Like
Irish and all, like.
Yeah, we kind of have to.
No, we're Irish. It's great. Fucking ancestor is probably 3/4 Irish.
Probably.
That's.
But anyway,
that's American. Well,
America. Fuck yeah. Not to be mistaken, like that's what's there's a difference, by the way. You have what you call Americans and then Americans. You know what I mean? Because I'm friends with a few Americans on Facebook, and they be like, you know, sorry about them.
Yeah.
You know, sorry about them. Sorry about the rest of them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It happens everywhere though.
But anyway, listen, we'll move on. Another news: Suez Canal suspends traffic as bid to refloat grounded ship hits trouble. This big huge cargo ship. I'll put into context. It can hold up to, I think it's 200. What's it? No, hold on. No, I'm just gonna read the article. Yeah. The owners of a joint container vessel blocking the Suez Canal said they were facing extreme difficulty refloating, prompting Egypt to suspend navigation through one of the world's busiest shipping lanes. The Suez Canal Authority said it was trying to refloat the Panama-flagged MV Ever Given, a 400 metre or 1,300 foot long vessel operated by Evergreen Marine, which veered off course and ran aground in a sandstorm on Tuesday. Satellite pictures released by Planet Labs Incorporated showed a 59 metre wide container ship wedged diagonally across the entire canal, and you can actually see it from space.
Wow. You
can actually see it from space.
And how did that come about? Like, how did that happen?
That happened.
They should know that.
No, because a sandstorm blew off. You see, when you're going through that, it's not just a case of.
Yeah, but do you know what the weather's going to be like?
No, but hold on, just let me, because I've read some of this already. Right. So, Japanese ship leasing firm Shoei Kaisha, I'd say I'll budget that, more than likely I did, said it owned the joint vessel and was facing extreme difficulty trying to refloat it. See, it's a very complex thing. It's not just straightforward, just going through it, like, you know. In cooperation with local authorities and Bernard Schultz Ship Management, a vessel management company, we are trying to refloat the ship, but we are facing extreme difficulty. Many times have they saying extreme difficulty in this one thing. We get it. We are under extreme difficulty. Shohei Kishin Kaisha said in a statement on its website. Okay, I'm sure I butchered that, lads, so apologies. Speaking of apologies, we sincerely apologise for causing a great deal of worry to ships in the Suez Canal and those planning to go through the canal. A shipping specialist warned it could take days or even weeks to budge the vessel. The Suez Canal Authority announced it was temporarily suspending navigation. Now, just to give you context, Darren, you know your stuff you order from China, you wish, whatever, like, you know what I mean? That's on a cargo ship that comes through the Suez Canal.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's
6 months.
Well, it'll probably take a year if I went through.
It's going to take 3 years now.
It's going to take about 3 years now. That's what I'm saying. It'll probably take ages. But hold on, blah 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 blah. No, sorry, not that one. I read that part already. Maritime sources told AFP today that a new dredger had been deployed to speed up the operation while northern convoy ships remain docked in the waiting areas of the canal. Jesus, the blockage has already hit world oil markets. Crude futures soared 6% yesterday as traders assessed the likely impact on deliveries. Broker Baramar warned that if tugboats are unable to move the joint vessel, some of its cargo might have to be removed by crane barge to refloat it. This can take days, maybe weeks.
Shit.
The vessel's manager, Singapore-based Bernard Schultz Ship Management, said its 25 crew were unhurt and the hull and cargo undamaged. That's probably a good thing, I suppose. But I seen a picture of, like, you know, like a digger, like a bulldozer beside it. Bulldozer looks like a toy.
Yeah, it's huge though. Like, it's fucking
yeah.
How many containers is that carrying? At least over 100.
It's well over 100. It's well over 100. I don't know if it was in this article. I read another article. I don't know if it was 400,000 or 40,000, or no, I don't know if it was 20,000 or 200,000 containers it holds. Now,
really?
Yeah. Now, I don't know. I don't think it's from this article. But was it just? I think it was 20,000. No, I think it was 200,000. I'm nearly sure it was 200,000. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can look for that, because see if I can find that Suez Canal.
That's madness. It's just
mad.
Like they know that. They obviously knew there was going to be some sort of storm, right?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Kind of plan ahead and stuff, but it's not just them that's affected. Like everyone, I know what you mean. They're the one causing it. 200,000.
200,000
containers.
Wow.
200 containers. Now, obviously, I remember, right, cycling. Oh, it was up by Whitehall, right? This is a good few years back, say 2012, 13. And I was coming down, now passing the region, back in towards town, because I was after being cycling up by Whitehall. And the bike was a 40 foot truck. 40 foot. 40 foot, right? I could feel the vibration of it beside me, right? Carrying one of those containers, right? That's a fucking monstrosity, 40 foot, like, as you know, like, you know what I mean? I was going to die.
Did you get it?
Ah, yeah, I was going to die.
Did you not go on the pad?
What?
Did you not just...
No, I couldn't. Because if I had tried that, I would have fell. I would have been...
And you would have went under?
I was gone. I'll put you like this, there'd have been nothing for you left to bury.
Fuck.
Wrapped around the axle. Wrapped around the axle.
Washed down the drain. Power hose job.
Guts. There's Danny, there's Noiball.
Yeah, lovely.
So, like, just to give you a context of how
So what do you think about this?
There's a few people out there that say this is planned.
Yeah.
That this is planned.
Think that,
I don't know. I'm on the fence.
The more that when you
I'm open-minded.
What I seen on the news, it was like, oh yeah, stupid container.
I seen a meme actually.
Didn't really pay attention because It's not affecting me, so I couldn't give a fuck, to be honest.
Like everything else, nobody gives a fuck until it affects everyone.
So,
which is always the way.
Yeah.
Just human nature, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, and I think it probably is something went wrong there. China's trying to annoy somebody.
That's what it was, right? Now, this meme, it's, your man, from the live action Scooby-Doo, your man Shaggy, whatever his name is, right? And the topic goes, guy steers a boat badly and causes global upset. Then underneath it, guy away a bat. Are you challenging me? I mean, let's see who can fuck up the world more. Guy away a bat or fucking the thing that not the captain, because that was a big complex fucking thing, but I see a point there about would they have not had, the weather forecast.
Yeah. Because Stenneloin, if Stenneloin, I know it's different, but Stenneloin wouldn't be able to go underwater if there was a storm.
No, but
or
I mean,
the ferry.
Yeah, see, I don't know. See, there's obviously more to it than.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Well, obviously, I'm not an expert. You're not an expert on, marine navigation.
Far from it.
Far from it, like. And obviously, that being one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world, obviously it has to keep going. There can't be no delays, like, you know what I mean? Because it affects everyone's business. And I say it affects my old boss's business as well.
I'd say so, yeah.
Because we used to get containers from China too.
Say this whole COVID affected his business.
Yeah, well, you reap what you sow.
Exactly, karma's a bitch.
You reap what you sow. I'm not going to start naming names, but
it is what it is.
It is what it is, and obviously there's other people there affected by this too, but you know what, listen.
Where is that again? Where did you say that was?
The Suez Canal.
Yeah, that's right.
That's off the coast of Egypt.
No, I knew that, but I was trying to remember.
Oh, the Suez Canal. Yeah. See, there's the Panama Canal.
Yeah.
There's the Panama Canal. That's in Central America. Now, instead of you can say a ship can go through the Caribbean, but instead of going down through South America and back up again, first of all the water be all frozen, it's near Antarctica, wherever, blah blah blah. So it would be in their best interest to have a little canal at Panama there, so they can get through to the other side of Hawaii and the Pacific Ocean and wherever else. Love geography and skill, by the way. You wouldn't have guessed, would you? Love geography and skill. It's great, it is. But
I was talking to this man. He was talking about that, and he was talking about how that was in the what was he saying yesterday?
Premeditated.
No, what's that? See, I can't remember the name of it.
Mediterranean.
No. Yeah. That was in there. I think he was talking about that. Now,
the Suez Canal you're talking about, is it?
I don't know what he was talking about this, but he was going a bit off and but he was saying that I was dropping fish in and all, and I was like, well.
No, but see, the Suez Canal, it goes from the Arabian Sea up the Suez Canal into the Mediterranean.
That's what he was saying, but I just thought he was.
No. He's nailing it.
Yeah, but he was saying something about the fish and the sea life.
Oh, I don't know.
And about how they're gonna it's gonna be some sea life can't survive in certain water, and I just went completely over my head. Well, but he is right in what he's saying, because that's true. But
because certain sea life can only some sea life can only survive in fresh water or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I think lobsters or something.
Yeah, he was talking that quick. It was like. Yeah, you kind of. I thought he was just talking shit.
You thought it was just random.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting it, but he was obviously right. Now I think he might be onto something there.
Yeah, I think he might be more privy to a bit more than what we know, anyway.
Yeah.
But I'll go back to.
He's into that dowsing and all. You know what dowsing is?
No, what's that?
It's all about
dowsing.
It's like this crystal. It's kind of like it's crystal. You ask the crystal questions.
What, like energy and stuff?
Yeah. He's big into that, like. And you ask the crystal.
Interesting.
You ask the crystal questions and like no simple questions. You don't ask questions where it's like complicated. It's kind of like yes or no answers, like.
You nearly getting. Do you remember the 8 ball?
Yeah, something similar to that.
Like the 8 ball thing, but it's a crystal.
Yeah, but he's into all that and all, and he does it over honey, and he does it. Look, it's.
It's
mad, like,
well, to some people it would be a bit mad, but to other people it's
dowsing.
But like no. But like to other people, I find that intriguing. And by other people, I mean me. I find that very intriguing now. Yeah. That's different now. The crystals now. That's a different ball game.
Yeah, like
I think he might be onto something.
He had it like he do it over a dandelion and stuff.
Nearly like the buttercup.
He'd eat dandelion then after.
Yeah.
Is this, he'd ask it, is this dandelion good for me? And I said yes.
Yeah.
And he ate it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's all about energy, and he was saying like there's the everyone has a bad past. Even a tree can have a bad past.
Right. Now,
Because of the energy of nature.
because of the energy. Because it all goes back to what we spoke about before, Darren. The universe, what you put out there, you
Yeah.
get back, and that's why I believe. And well, this is of course. No, I'm a believer because I've had experiences. You've had experiences, paranormal.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Paranormal experiences we both have, and there's skeptics out there. And listen, if I hear of something, I will actively go out and try and prove it wrong. Like not
Yeah.
prove it wrong, but try and look for the logical explanation first
Before you start spouting.
before you start saying, "Oh, it's haunted,
Yeah.
ghost and all, boom, ghost and all." You know what I mean?
Yeah, Bill.
Bill McGowan style, yeah. But we move on
Yeah,
now. Jamie Foxx, Mike Tyson.
I'm looking forward to that.
Now I know for a while they were talking about it, but they were talking about it as a film.
Yeah, that's what we heard.
That's when I heard about it first, and it was off and on in development hell and all this stuff, and wherever was going on. But this is from what's the 22nd there? Yeah, that was last Monday. BreakingNews.ie. Jamie Foxx will play Mike Tyson in a TV series based on the controversial boxer's life. It has been announced. Oscar-winning actor Fox, 53, will also serve as an executive producer alongside Antoine Fuqua and Martin Scorsese. Fuqua, a filmmaker best known for 2001 crime thriller Training Day, beast of a film, by the way.
Unbelievable.
Oh, brilliant. Will also direct the limited series. He made some other daily films as well,
Yeah.
Antoine Fuqua. It is authorised by Tyson and is being made with his Legends Only League, which he launched last year with his return to the ring. Producers said it will span the life of one of the most legendary boxing figures of all time. Tyson, 54, said, "I have been looking to tell my story for quite some time. With the recent launch of Legends Only League and the excitement from fans following my return to the ring, now feels like the perfect moment." It actually does, in fairness.
It is.
Yeah.
But it is the perfect moment. And
It
it's
is,
interesting.
because the way he came back, and it's perfect. The sun, moon and stars are aligned. I look forward to collaborating with Martin, Antoine, Jamie and the entire creative team to bring audiences a series that not only captures my professional and personal journey but also inspires and entertains. Colin Preston wrote the pilot and is in the process of writing the full series. Producers said it is not yet attached to a TV network or streaming service. News of the authorised series came a month after Tyson issued a furious response to another planned project on his life from the US streaming service Hulu. Yeah, there was a big hoopla about that, alright. Did you hear about that?
No.
Hulu, no, the streaming service Hulu in America. They're doing like a Tyson style, and what's it? News of the authorised series comes a month after. Yeah, do you want to do like a documentary thing on his life or something, but he's not involved in it. Like
That's stupid.
they didn't approach him.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
I'll watch that. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be very interesting.
So I remember something came up about that. I'll continue reading this, but just to touch on that unauthorised them. Somebody had in the comments, I think it was on Bleeding YouTube or wherever it was. No, it was actually on Facebook, because there was an article up about it, and somebody in the comments was like something about because he's a public figure.
That's why he didn't approach him.
That's why he didn't approach him, because his story is out there.
That's a bad move, though.
That is a bad move.
You don't do that.
It's a bad move, but obviously there's some loopholes in the law that allow this.
Yeah, obviously.
Because he's a public figure. I don't know the ins and outs in that, but just that's just something I seen online. Whether that's true or not, I couldn't tell you. But the former heavyweight champion accused Hulu of tone-deaf cultural misappropriation over Iron Mike and said Hollywood needs to be more sensitive to black experiences, whatever that means. That's a racially motivated response there. I don't know the ins and outs of that either, so I'm not gonna dwell on that. Hulu, which is owned by Disney, had announced the 8-part series and said it would explore Tyson's life and career. So that's why they're doing their own series.
Yeah.
Listen, this is the real one.
They're gonna
the
outdo
authorised
it.
one. That's what they're doing. So, you know what, fuck you. Blah blah blah. While he is widely seen as one of the greatest boxers ever, he was convicted of rape in 1992 and served 3 years of a 6-year prison sentence. Tyson hung up his gloves in 2006 but returned to the ring in November last year for a bout with Roy Jones Jr., which ended in a draw. That's it.
Tyson won that fight though.
Come here, Tyson held back. Don't care what anyone says.
Behind his glove and all, he wanted to put it through his face.
100%.
He did though, you could see it. He actually wanted to really hurt him. But he's like, don't do that.
Don't do that. He'll pull all the money away.
Just give him a hug and all.
Just give him a hug. Oh shit, didn't mean to play that. But that's your man.
Four corners of the world. Spa.
Flyer that. That's your man, the announcer now, not I don't know his name.
I don't know his name. The dreadlock bloke for Matchroom Boxing.
Matchroom. The dreadlock down to his blade, nearly down to his ankles.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like him.
No.
But it's just in relation to the weigh-in with Alexander Povetkin and Dillian Whyte. I knew Dillian Whyte was in training. First off, Darren, didn't know the fight was tonight.
Yeah. I
was like, okay.
It was cancelled. It was meant to be a couple of months ago, but it was cancelled.
Yeah, I know that.
Povetkin tested positive for COVID.
Now, I was just thinking of something there earlier, right? Now, after saying that, it was because obviously Povetkin, as we know, beat him in the last match.
Round, I won 250 quid in that fight. The last one.
That uppercut.
Yeah.
But is Povetkin going to be the same fight he was pre-COVID though?
That's what it's all about. But I'd say he'd be alright. But I don't think he's going. I think Dillian Whyte switched off in the last fight, and that's how he got knocked out.
Oh yeah, Dillian Whyte's going to be on point.
If you notice, in Dillian Whyte's fights, he's always turned on in the first 1 to 4 rounds. One to the 4th round.
Yeah.
He's always turned on, and then he kind of goes to sleep for a few, and then he'll pick up again.
Oh, we went to sleep already last time.
Look, you can see him even with the AJ fight. He was in the first 3 to 4 rounds. I think it was the 5th round he rocked, or the 4th round he rocked AJ.
Yeah.
And then after that, he was knocked out in the later rounds because he lost concentration.
So he slept on him.
Yeah, so if Dillian Whyte doesn't take Povetkin out in the first 4 rounds,
yeah, he has that kind of gap. Like
Povetkin could win, but then again, it could go to the. I like Dillian Whyte, so I don't really want to go against him.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to believe that COVID. Whether obviously he's cleared to fight now, but you have to believe COVID has to have an effect on the outcome of this fight. In terms of Povetkin.
My mind is telling me the 5th round Whyte is going to knock him out, right?
My mind's telling me no.
My heart is telling me he's going to steamroll him in the first.
Dillian Whyte is going to steamroll.
He's going to knock him clean out.
Just to prove a point.
Yeah, that's what I feel, but I could
that wasn't a fluke, yeah.
Because Povetkin, don't get me wrong, he's a good boxer. But he's no Fury or AJ.
Levels.
The same with Whyte though. There's levels to the game, and he is unbelievable, but it's just after the AJ fight he kind of went down on a spiral fucking slope.
Yeah. And I think the last fight is lost. Like Povetkin, it definitely kind of put a chink in his armour, so to speak.
Yeah, because it was a flash knockout.
But it happened to anyone though.
Yeah.
So people shouldn't be as hard on them as I've seen, like.
But look what Povetkin done to David Price.
I remember that one actually.
Yeah, that was oxygen. Like, here, get that oxygen into you there.
Yeah.
That was a serious fucking knockout.
Yeah, it's scary. See, it's scary. Like, you know what I mean? Especially you're in there with fucking lads that can fucking punch holes through walls. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I wonder will Wilder ever come back.
I'd be very surprised if he does.
Because I was thinking to myself, Dillian Whyte beat Povetkin, call out Wilder.
Something interesting actually, that the other day Tyson was talking about AJ Fury. Remember we sent it to you? He was saying that if AJ doesn't punch faster than Wilder, he's not going to catch him.
I don't believe that.
That's what he said. If he doesn't punch faster, he could probably punch harder than Wilder. But if he doesn't punch faster, if he's not going to catch him,
Wilder is fast at punching.
Yeah,
but he's not extremely fast.
No, but that's what I'm saying. We're talking about AJ because Fury fucking was ducking and dodging and against Wilder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And as Mike Tyson was saying about Tyson Fury, that Fury is so elusive. He's so with the movement and stuff. You know, the head movement. That.
But do you remember how awkward AJ was in his last fight?
What was that? Oh, that was.
It was a mixture of stances. It was like
against Pulev. Yeah.
You know, so when you look at that, there's a method to his madness.
Yeah.
He's gonna, because Fury is gonna study him. So he's doing that awkward stance. Is he gonna go back to his old stance?
To try and throw him off.
That's what I mean.
Right. Yeah.
Because you watch the most recent fight clips. You don't watch the ones from 3 years ago because they're different boxers 3 years ago than what they are now.
This is why you train and you adapt.
It's interesting. I like both of them.
Yeah. I'm still mixed.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
I'm actually still mixed.
Like I do like both of them, so I don't really want to pick, but I do think AJ will win.
Yeah.
I think AJ will win.
I can't. I can't call it. I can't. I really can't call that. But we leave that there, will we?
Yeah.
We leave that there, yeah. Right, listen. This has been the Smell Me Helmet podcast. And my name is Danny and we have Darren here, so we're going to say good night, God bless.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe at the Smell Me Helmet podcast.
In Jesus' name, God is love. Peace.